Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Chat, how do you feel about cabbage?
Look, I have a lot of feelings about the fermentation and preservation of food in the apocalypse. Can we talk about it?
I mean, we might
No.
have to in a minute. In the
Yeah,
meantime,
exactly, right?
um, give.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You went into the dark room with Newton. Um,
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Seems
jump.
bad.
I want to skip past it,
Mm.
but I want to make
Okay.
you roll. Um, I want to make you roll. Um, act under fire for like just for whatever's in that dark room.
Okay.
I want to know. I want to know how well you deal with the
Something
program.
freaking
The mystery
ominous.
badness.
Yeah,
All right.
Ooh.
So act under fire.
yeah, yeah. Where the fire is the program.
Is there any way? I know I guess there isn't because I should have done this at the time. I should have before we cut to that, like cut away, tried to read the situation or to read Newton, but
I'll let you. I'll let you retroactively do that as you're walking into the door.
okay, I'd like that because I'd like
Mm-hmm.
some chance to try and get a
Yep.
handle on.
Because maybe you just need to get the fuck out.
Mm, I think I'm reading a situation, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Rather
Yeah.
than a person.
Yep.
Okay. Partial success. All right. So one question plus a sniffing the air question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I would like to know, um, uh, what should I be on the lookout for? And also, I'd like to know, um,
So what should you be on the lookout for? You
what should
can
I be
hear
on the lookout
music
for?
coming from this dark room. Um,
Music.
yeah.
Okay.
Repetitive, like thumping, like EDM, sort of like.
Wow. Okay. Um, I would also like to ask, um, who here would do what I ask?
Probably most of the people who are asleep on the mattresses.
Okay. Cool.
Definitely not Newton.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. So I'm keeping an eye out for the music. I'm going to assume, and I don't know whether this gives me any kind of advantage in working on the answers or anything, but I'm going to assume, based on what Tao told me and this room, that there may be some headfuckery in this room, and that I will need to summon my willpower and ignore whatever I am told
Mm-hmm.
or um,
What does that look like? How do you do that?
I think I absolutely know what it is. I turned up my radio.
Right.
I
That
just
only
like
you
I
can
just
hear.
yeah. I just like slowly reach down and I just like move the switch,
Yeah.
um, turn it right up, and hope that Mito is playing something that is nice and distracting.
Cool. All right. We have +1 on your act under fire,
Okay.
where the fire is a dark room full of EDM.
Alright. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Can Mito roll to aid or interfere?
It,
It won't make a difference.
Not right now.
Well,
He's
it's
in
Even
a
if I
car.
could, I'm in a
no, it
car.
wouldn't.
Oh fuck! You left the tower, Mito. Mito.
Oh, do not start with me. Do not start.
Mito, you have access to the seas by force move like the rest of us. Pull your weight.
So, we cut forward, right? Like I think we like zoom out on like we like fade out on like give like fiddling with their radio, and it just amplifies this electronic music, right? Like it's just picking up that signal and it's just amplifying it, and we just see them like their pupils dilating, and they're just like staring around in this dark room, and like all of the corners of the room are glinting and blinking in different colors. and yeah, and then I think we cut to our friend on the tower. Sunrise, how you feeling?
I don't like this. I don't like any of this. Nope. Not a
Nope.
lot. Not at all.
Nuh-uh.
Nope.
Don't
nope.
like it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No,
No
sir,
good.
I don't like it.
No good. I
You've seen
would
it-
not tell my friends about it. I would not recommend it to other customers.
0 stars.
That's right. I think Sunrise is just like patiently waiting. I think like they're watching whatever they can see of like the compound, like both inside it and also if there are any like on ground guard patrols. Like they're just watching. They're just like they're back in exactly the same mode they were before. They're just like on the tower, and every so often they like, you know, they like turn the floodlight or whatever, right? So it still looks like the job of the tower's being done or whatever.
I mean, the floodlight's broken. You wrecked it.
Oh yeah, I did.
You wrecked the backpack.
So I did. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No one will notice. It's okay.
Cool. You
Yeah,
watched
no.
it.
So I'm just like watching. I'm just
Yeah.
watching the system as I like work with something in my hands. There's
Yeah.
like they have a piece of cloth. I think all we see of it is that it's like dark.
Okay.
And there's this dark cloth that they're just doing something with
Okay. Sure.
absently as they watch. Like
Yeah.
just learn the system again.
Yeah.
Like,
So you can see people are like moving moving things around. There are people who are like tending to like garden beds that have been set up in what was once a car park. And things like that.
Interesting.
At some point, six armed guards escort a tractor pulling a like big sled full of, I think, sheep, like into the compound. But yeah, like other than that, there seems to be general busy work happening, and it, like that increases as you get further away from the dawn.
Yep. Is there any indication that I start to pick up on like the labeling of the hierarchy here?
Yeah, right. So
Right, like how are increasing tiers of like leadership and responsibility
yeah.
visually demarked? Because I'm assuming that like it sounds like they are.
Yeah. So most of the people are not dressed in any specific way. But there are the people the armed people all have the same uniform, the white polo, khakis, and then you can see that a bunch of people have like, what are the like springy things that you normally use to like hold a shirt up when you roll up sleeves?
Suspenders?
No.
Oh yeah, no, I
Like
know.
to
the
go
things
around
you're
your
talking
arm. So I think people have got like things on their arms, and they seem to be like holding office. Some people have. I'm trying to work out what kind of. I think a whole bunch of different military style hats are used, like officers' caps, or like some people have helmets and things. And I think like if you have a hat, it seems to be that you are important in some way. But you're not quite sure what
And
the specifics are.
And are the hatted people, is their significance like purely civilian, or does it also appear to be military? Like
So
is
there-
like
there-
is
there-
there
there
a
are
visible
civilian
is there a
people-
visible source of
There are civilian
Yeah, is
people
there a-
who have hats, right? And they have authority over the other civilians.
and there are military people with hats?
Yeah.
Okay, easy. Fantastic. Yeah. So my eyes
And like some people have
I'm-
like just like sun hats and stuff, and that doesn't count, right? Like it's got to be
yeah,
like
but
fancy looking hats.
that's not a real hat. Come on.
Yeah.
But- yeah, so like I'm like first priority is like Sunrise is like scanning like quadrants,
Yeah.
constantly
and like
looking for give.
Yeah, and
and
like
then-
your eyes are getting sore from like the snow glare and stuff.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think they are like constantly aware of the presence of each of the military people in the hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
because that is like tactically very important information.
Yeah. I think it's like they also probably have like big coats and things, whereas the goons with the guns have to just like keep moving to keep warm.
Yeah.
Like they're like constantly stepping. But yeah, I think use spot give you know those trucks that are used for like transporting big panes of glass that have like the thing in the middle. It's like a flatbed truck with like basically a fence in the middle that they would normally lean glass against, but
Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah, but instead use spot give is amongst like probably there's probably like 8-10 kids hanging off the side of the back of this truck. They're all wearing like a high vis like life jacket, like that you would wear if you were going on a boat, and they all have on their back like no, I think they're all just carrying a bucket and hanging off the edge, and then there are all of these barrels in the middle, like in the middle of the of the back of the truck. They're open topped barrels, and yeah, give is hanging off the side like the rest of them.
And how does their demeanor seem?
I mean, you're pretty distant.
Is it normal? Yeah, but like this is my kid, right? Like
read a person.
Is read a person? All right, cool. I'll do it. Is it? I'm just gonna put it out there. Is it maybe read a situation instead? Given that read a person kind of like it pretty directly requires that a conversation be going on. Yeah, like you're going to be interacting.
Yeah, I'll give you read a situation with -1 for the distance.
I'll take that. Let's do this. Come on.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
well
yeah.
Done. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Ask some questions, friend.
Great. I've got so many questions. I want to know, in specific reference to give, I want to know who is in control here. I want to know what I should be on the lookout for. And I want to know...
I think you noticed that the kids are like repeatedly like closing their eyes for a long time, like when you do when you're sleepy. Like you do that like long blink where you're like like jerk your eyes open.
Where's my best escape route if it comes to it?
From here?
So those are my 3 questions.
From here, who's in control here? Could like literally just climb down off the tower over the fence, right? It would not be a risk to you.
Like Sunrise is anticipating like the worst case scenario version of that, where like a firefight has broken out. Is that still true?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So the way I came. Okay, that's great.
That's like legit. That's good.
Like I've already scouted that route.
If you get halfway down the tower, you can jump the rest, right? And that's over the fence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No. Exactly.
And then they've got a fence between you.
Yeah.
And
I can get up the hill and shoot them.
As far as what should you be on the lookout for? All of these kids have that dopey kind of like half nodding off look on their faces.
Yep.
And the person in the passenger seat of the thing is a person in a white polo shirt, big coat and hat.
I don't like this. Don't like this one bit.
Mechanically, Emily, give is just kind of like kind of dopey, like very like zoned out, sleepy. Basically anything that is not that music is very like chill, right? It's much less intense than that stimulus you were getting. So you're getting -1 to -1 forward for anything that where that would be a thing until until that kind of wears off.
Yep.
Okay.
And so Ash, that was for who's in control, like the person driving the van.
The person in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Boss person in passenger seat. Cool. Excellent. All right. I'm watching.
Give does not have
very
the radio on
carefully.
them.
They've got a
Doesn't
radio.
have the radio on them.
Yep.
Okay, I don't have my radio.
No.
That's odd.
That's very bad then.
That tells you something very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, if I don't have my radio
Yeah.
on me, then
Well, because
everything's
Give
gone.
would never voluntarily surrender it, right? Like.
Or look calm while not having the radio.
Yeah. So I think I am now. I'm not scanning for Give anymore. I've found Give. Now I'm standing Overwatch.
Cool.
Like I am.
Alright.
I have the rifle. I am watching my kid. The first moment anyone goes to do something aggressive near my kid,
I mean, they just
it is that it's gonna ruin. It's gonna ruin that person's day.
They're gonna drive the truck out of here.
So they're going out like a main gate or something?
Yep, over here. Over in this section here. Like this area.
Are we pinging?
Yes.
I
Oh,
am
sorry, I'm
not
on the
seeing-
GM layer. Sorry. Like over here.
Okay.
Okay. And it's just like one driver and an armed guard.
The armed guard has a very impressive looking automatic weapon.
That's cute.
So badass.
And let me just do some quick math. How far away is that? Alright, so that road is like a kilometer away and
They're like heading towards that opening, right? Like that's where people come and go in and out of this. Like that's where the sleigh full of sheep came from.
Yeah, fuck this. It's time to go. It's time to go. I am hopping the fence, and then I am heading at like a diagonal that will take me down the road they are following and away from the like a diagonal line that will take me in the direction of the road as fast as I can.
Sure.
Because as they say, the long side of the triangle is technically shorter than both of the straight edges.
As they say.
As they say,
Mathematics.
I don't fucking remember
As
maths.
maths
I don't fucking
says.
look. I haven't done a
the
math
math
since like year 10. I don't fucking know.
All right. So
I don't remember how to derive the hypotenuse.
All right. So
I can
it sounds-
add 2d6 plus 2. Okay, I'm good at maths.
So it sounds like you're acting under fire, where the fire is the fire in your lungs.
It does sound
Like
a
you're
little
trying
like
to
that,
outrun
doesn't it?
you're trying to outrun a vehicle.
I mean, I'm not trying to outrun a vehicle because I just have to be within rifle shot of the vehicle.
Oh, I agree, but like if you want to do that, like you're still going to have to run, right?
Yeah. No,
and
I'm
it's
not
like-
denying that I have to run, right? But I don't have to outrun a vehicle.
No,
I just have to
that's true,
keep
yes.
like vague pace with a vehicle
Yeah.
when the geometry is on my side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I get my +2 because I'm using my escape route?
Yes, because you're using your escape route. Yes.
Cool. Roll plus cool. God, I wish my cool was highlighted. I'm being so cool.
You're
this
being so
session.
cool. You're not being very violent.
I get 14.
Nice. Wow. Yeah. You make it. You find space to like place a shot if you want one. I think
Yep.
you find yourself like at the so there was here a there's all this broken big bits of broken glass and stuff, right?
Yep.
The building here was almost entirely glass. There was a big roof over the top of a big parking area. We would recognize that someone crashed something from the sky into a service station, into a servo,
Yep.
into an on the run, and And yeah.
Jimmy, I love your amazed faces. It's always so good.
So yeah, someone. I think we can see. Fuck it. That like we can like on the like far side of it we can see the ruins of a blimp.
Yep.
Awesome.
Like yeah, just like
Someone
crashed into this
crashed
thing,
a
and like you can
blimp
see that
into
like
a servo.
a whole bunch of it burnt away when it crashed.
Amazing.
But yeah, like you approach this and you've got time to set up a shot if you want.
Yeah, totally. Just so there's the like hat wearing gun fucker in the passenger seat. Did the driver have a weapon? I'm just trying to figure out how many hostiles I need to kill here. This is an important question.
Yeah, so there's a it's a young indigenous woman is the one with the gun. She's probably like like early 20s. And then there's just a doddery old man like he looks like a milkman, right? Like in the driver's seat. Yeah.
Looks to be deceiving. He might be like a black belt or something.
He might be like a fucking wolf, for all you know.
Yes, he might be.
You let your guard down. You might ask the wrong question. Putting it out there. Maybe the wrong question.
True.
Yeah, so I think I am going to... I'm gonna line up a shot, and like when the car stops, I am going to kill the woman in the passenger seat.
I mean, you could miss.
I could.
So, when she arrives, roll. So yeah, I mean they pull up, right?
They pull
and the
up.
kids start just like jumping off the side of the thing and like heading towards the thing. And I think you've been like the other kids are like, come on, let's go. Like, do you give like just like saying like come along with us and you'll see what you have to do.
Okay. Yep.
And like you're not under any compulsion to do what they say. You're just feeling dopey.
Okay. Yeah. I just am not sort of really motivated to make much of a fuss. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So
I'll follow.
I think I'm like in an alleyway, like leaned kind of like against one wall with the rifle up, like just waiting to take a shot. And like, yeah, because like all of these kids have like the same like glassy, dopey look on their faces. They're not going to be hard to lead. The old man is probably not going to try and stop me. Like, this woman is in control. I am going to take her out of control, and then I'm going to take my kid back. Like, it's a very simple process.
But
so
you ruined my cover.
Good kiddo, like, fuck that. we're just going to kill the man. Like, let's be honest.
Okay.
We're done with all this nonsense. So, Ash, do I get the bonus for acting on the MC's answers?
Which answer are you acting on?
Who's in control?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so that's an 11?
Yep, cool. So...
Yeah, so I think she takes 4 harm.
Alright, I've got to remember how it works for... Because she's got armor under the coat.
I suspected that might well be the case.
Damn. No.
Come on, Richard.
Oh, Richard.
It is.
Battle.
Very,
Seize by
very
force.
tense situation is happening.
Exactly.
So choose 3. What are your 3?
Wasn't that sucker someone? Or I wouldn't have been rolling plus cool.
Sucker someone.
If you can miss someone, something is for sucker someone, isn't it? You don't get choices there. You just do your. You just do.
The way it works is if you could miss, you are rolling seize by force. Oh no, you're rolling go aggro. You're rolling go aggro. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So she just takes and they have no choice to cave and do what you want. So she just has to suck it up.
Yeah.
Which means it's 4 harm.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Now then we're gonna seize by force.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you line up the shot, right, and and it should be like a perfect body shot, and then
I'm not gonna go for a headshot in
you're gonna get her like through the back into the chest cavity, right,
Yeah.
And then you see her like stagger forwards, and then like stand, and like I think she like just like and she like ducks behind the side, the cab of the vehicle, and you can see like she's like crouched down, like trying to work out where that came from. She knows the general direction, so she's like she's partially like she's covered from you, but for the moment she doesn't know exactly where you are.
So she's behind the car?
Yeah.
And
the old man is freaking out. The kids are just doing their thing.
That's fine. I think I drop the rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I get my handgun. I drop down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And under the car, I shoot whichever part of her leg and or knee and or thigh and or foot
Cool. All right.
is
You're gonna
like still exposed.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out.
And then
for that cover, how does that work?
I think there's a move for like seizing a defensible position.
Yeah. Right.
To assault a secure position.
Yeah. Where's that? Battle moves.
It's a variation on seize by force.
Yeah. Assault a secure
But
position.
instead of
Seize by
choosing to
force
take
is-
definite control, you can force your way into your enemy's position.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the one then. That's what we're doing.
All right, cool. I'm a roll plus my hard.
So she's got 2 armor.
Yep. Do I still have my bonus for acting on your answer?
Not now.
That's fair. I just
She's no longer
wanted
in
to
control.
establish that beforehand. Yep, cool. All right, I got 7 to 9, which
You're
means
in
I think I
control
get
now.
to choose 2.
Yeah, you get to choose 2. Yeah.
All right, I am going to inflict terrible harm,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to impress. No, fuck it. I'm gonna force my way into my enemy's position.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Awesome. How much harm do you do total then? How
5.
much harm is established?
Harm is established is always 4.
Cool.
Because I count as a gang, and I always inflict +1, and my weapons roll 2 harm.
But harm is established is so yeah. Sorry. How much harm do you do,
Yeah.
and then we take 2 off?
Yeah, so I do 5 harm.
You do 5 harm to her at the and then you take 2 off, so it's 3, which means that she's dead, but she's going to inflict harm on you because we're exchanging harm.
Yep.
And I've got to remember what it is for an automatic weapon.
It's pretty good, is my memory.
Yeah, no, exactly, right? Like, yeah.
I think 3?
Yeah, I think so. Where's
Maybe,
gear-
because I think
gear and crap?
4 is like the fucking grenade launcher that the gunlugger gets or some nonsense. But don't quote me on that.
3 harm, yep.
Yep.
So
Alright,
yeah.
and then
minus your armor.
I take 1 less because my armor,
Mhm.
and then I take 1 less because I am a small gang and she is a single person.
Yep,
So I
exactly
take
right.
1 harm.
Yep, cool. And then she's
And
dead
then
by
I
the
roll
time you
the
get there,
harm.
right? Like, yeah, roll
Yep.
the harm move. She's dead by the time you get
And
there.
then I roll the harm move. Cool.
So yeah, like, do you like slide under the vehicle, shooting at her?
No, I don't think Sunrise is that flashy.
Yeah.
I think it literally is just like I like get down, lie on the ground, like shoot her knee out,
Mm-hmm.
and like I shoot her with like a semi-automatic
Like
pistol
she
in
falls
the
on
knee.
her
And
side,
knee,
right? And she's
yeah, her
like,
knee
firing at you under
explodes.
the
She
gun.
falls on her side. Yeah, like she gets off like a bullet that like
Yeah.
kind of
She gets
rakes
off, like,
me across the
She gets off
shoulder.
a couple of rounds, right? She just does a spray, right?
Yeah.
Which
And,
like,
yeah, but like only one, but only one like hits.
Oh, yeah, exactly,
Or I'd
yeah.
be taking more than 1 harm, right?
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yep.
yeah, and yeah,
Like
so
some
she
of it's
gets
just in your
like
armor.
a spray, a spray, and like a couple like glance off under the cloak, and like one like rakes one of my shoulders, and then I put a bullet between her eyes,
Yep.
and she's just dead.
Yep. Cool. Yeah.
'Cause that's how I roll.
Yeah.
And I got an 8 on the harm move.
Cool. All right. So what does that give you? You need to choose 1 or 2.
For the harm move, it's in peripheral.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can choose 2.
I can choose 2. Alright.
Sorry, you can choose 1.
I can choose 1 for 7 to 9. That's right. Yeah.
You choose 2 on the if it's a 10 plus.
Oh, you totally lose track of someone or something you were attending to.
Yeah, fuck, right, gives, totally.
You look up and there are no children around.
Yeah, absolutely. They've gone off to do a job of
Yeah,
some kind.
right? There are no children around. There are open manholes in amongst large amounts of broken glass, and the smell of petrol is filling the air. Give. All the other kids are hanging off ladders and like dipping their buckets into some kind of liquid down in this big like dark hole that you've climbed down a manhole into.
Is it
Look,
fuel?
Yeah.
On the plus side, we found the fuel farm.
We have.
Like, good job, team.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is good. That's much better than I was expecting. All right. That seems like a good thing. So I'm going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what they're doing.
All right. Sweet. Yeah. You follow them. You follow them back up. They have their buckets and then they. But above you, then you start hearing screaming, as some of them get out of the thing.
What do you mean?
They like the children are screaming and you hear them like freaking
As they
out.
go out of the building?
Like
back toward the trap?
once they're up out of the manhole,
Okay.
they're freaking
All right.
out.
Okay. So I think even like through my sort of haze, that seems like obviously a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna climb up, but I'm gonna try and like move to a window or something so I can see
Yeah,
outside.
so this is all of this is there's broken glass from like the thing that fell down, like the overhead like roof, but this was outside.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, well, I just want to try and find a spot that isn't directly where the other kids are going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Like try and get around so I can sort of like see the
I
situation
mean, you can
outside.
pick up out of the manhole, but that's about the best you can do.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
So you can see like the dead body of the person who was saying that like we're gonna go and do something useful. We're gonna go and like make like do something like go and get some fuel, and we can like make sure that there's fuel around. You can see that you can see that like you can see the nice lady that was like coming along to protect you like lying dead.
Oh, no.
And then you can see Lola like standing up next to her, with like blood coming out of their neck or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's just like this spreading like red patch
Mhm.
coming through the grey
Yep.
on like one shoulder.
Yeah, and I think you can see the like little old man like panicking and trying to get into like trying to like load a handgun.
What do I know about this old man? Have I had any interaction with him?
Nope. He like you spoke to the woman because she was like all right, like we're gonna go and do this thing. It's dangerous out there, and she like talked you through how dangerous it was and how there were scary people, but she was gonna look after you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Her name was
Sad.
Violet.
Oh no! No! Oh God, that's too sad. Sorry. That's too sad. Okay. I'm really sad now. I am gonna go over to the man. I'm gonna put down my bucket of fuel
Mm-hmm.
somewhere where I can easily get to it again.
Mm-hmm.
And run over to the man
In the car.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and convince him to put the gun down because my Lola will kill him. If not.
That is a
I'm genuinely
factual
worried
statement.
about this whole thing. So I'm gonna like run up to him and be like, no, don't. That's my Lola.
Manipulate.
Okay.
Roll hot.
Do it, kid.
Okay.
Yeah. Name your leverage. Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why should they do it? Oh, geez.
11.
Hey.
Okay. He doesn't want to get murdered. He doesn't want. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to get. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. He like you can see for a second like he looks at the gun like weirdly, and then like puts it down.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like. I think I like actually like take the gun from his hand.
I mean,
like,
he's in the car, right? You're yelling at someone through a windscreen.
Okay. All right.
He's in the cab of this like flatbed truck.
Okay.
That's how we were able to have a gunfight under it. It's a truck.
Yeah. Well, I think I want to try and get him to come out of the trap.
Okay. Yeah. He does so with his hands raised, and he's like but like bowing.
Yeah.
This this little old Chinese man is like
Yeah.
freaking out.
I'm gonna sort of like lead him over to Sunrise.
And
And
I
like, yeah.
I've got no weapons out anymore. Like the gun is like back away inside, and I think I've collected the rifle as well. And I just come up to him and give.
And they're like the children that like saw this and panicked have just run in different directions.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, kid.
Yeah, I think at this point, like, you've kind of realized.
I think you knew that Violet was very important. Like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think at this point, like, Giv is having a couple of thoughts. Like, one of which is not knowing whether they should try to look like themselves again or not at this point. And the other one is like, yeah, I think they like look down at like Violet's body lying on the ground, and say in this this kind of like sleepy voice, they just sort of look at Violet and they're like, that lady was really nice. I think she's important. Can't remember how she's important.
And I think Sunrise's eyes turn to the man.
To the little old Chinese dude that was driving the truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, kid,
He's
right?
He's like, she was one of the man's lieutenants. She was responsible for outings.
One of how many?
There's only 4 of them.
And they just make this face like, good
Well, 3
start.
now.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, this 25% of the job done. This is good.
Yeah, he's like,
he's like 20%.
He's like, she was. Well, I guess maybe she wasn't as talented as we thought she was.
Yeah, I've like crouched down, and this is absolutely like. This is absolutely metagaming, but we don't care about that.
Fuck that.
I, the player, am sad about this character. Therefore, I think I've like crouched down because I'm still really out of it, right? Crouched down,
Yeah.
and I'm like kind of looking at this woman's face, and sort of like I kind of like reach out and like kind of touch her face, and I think. No. Oh yeah, right. You're asking. I know what you're going to suggest. But I don't think that applies here. I don't think that applies.
I mean, she's not a person anymore.
Well, no.
She's dead.
True. I guess.
Who made this? It was Lola.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Who made this dead body? It was Lola. Is she wearing anything really like? Is she wearing like? I don't know, anything really distinctive? Or in of rank or something?
I mean, like, so she was, so she's got like a big grey overcoat and I think like a bowler hat, and maybe some kind of thing that's like, I think it's like, we would recognize it as like something like a military pen, like a military, like the little like bad golden circle bit that would hang on a military lapel, right? But it's just on a chain around her neck.
Okay. Yeah. I think I just want to check my thing speak questions because maybe I want to ask some questions about that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hang on a minute. Does a dead body count as a thing for the purposes of ThingSpeak?
I mean, it's not a person.
Yeah.
It's an object.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Then I would like to do that. I think that's what I would like to do because I think this goes with Giv's weird concepts about like people and bodies already, like not understanding the difference between a live person and a dead person and how bodies are supposed to work because I mean we don't really know yet, but I don't think Giv was kind of born in the normal way. So yeah, I think in their sort of haze, they're just kind of like touching this woman's face. And yeah, I'm gonna try thing speak
Mm-hmm.
on.
Sure.
Now I assume I still have -1 to everything at this point in time.
Not for
Still
this because it doesn't
okay.
require quick reflexes, right?
All right. Yep. Sure. Okay. Yes. Weird as fuck.
Yes. Don't forget to mark that XP.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yes. So I would like to know. I would like to know who made this because that's a question I would have because I don't understand how this stuff works. Who made this thing? And the answer can be Lola, this dead body. But who made this?
What does things speak look like for you?
Yeah, because this is new, right? This is a new thing.
And it's not opening your brain.
No, I don't think it is. I think.
Does it
I think
involve
this
licking
actually-
things?
No.
I mean, just given
no.
like that you're
Yeah, exactly. The
Like
eating.
I was like,
Yeah, I mean, it might do. It might
you
do.
just like
but actually,
nibble on.
what I feel like, I'm going to go with this narratively. I think I like the fact that this is new, and I'm thinking about what else is new. And actually, this weird, like, EDM inspired brain whatever is new. So I think the experience that I had in that room has somehow, like, kind of unlocked something, or like made this weird other power kind of like available to me. So I feel like it has actually, but it can't have something to do with the radio because I don't have the radio. Because that would be my first instinct, is it, like I tune the radio to answer like these questions about something. But
What if you've transcended the need for the radio?
for the radio,
The music is in you
God,
now, Give.
in my brain. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I try.
I don't know. Maybe. But I like my radio. But that is kind of cool. I like that idea. I like the idea of having.
Okay, here's what the answer to that question
What do
is,
you reckon?
right? You hear the sound of a woman humming a song, a lullaby. It is all. The song is, like, the song is so old, right? Like that, the song is older than any person. The song is older than countries. I think you hear that, and then I think you hear gunshots, and you know that those gunshots are Lola.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can imagine what this is like for me. It is.
And it like
It
cuts
is.
the
Yeah.
song short.
Yeah. It is to do with the radio, but it's not specifically about the object. But I think when I'm doing thing speak, I'm tuning the thing like it is the radio. So like. So like I put my hands on the thing and kind of like move them, and I have to like kind of move through a static sound, and again, like no one else can hear.
I mean, like,
but I can hear.
I think
the
we
static
have that
notes.
drone again, right? Like it's the same drone
Yeah.
that you hear when you're opening your brain, right?
Yeah.
It just comes up
Yeah.
slowly, and then you tune through it.
Yeah,
well,
and it's
'cause-
just the sound. It's
Yeah.
not the visuals. Yeah, yeah. So I like tune through and hear this lullaby, and then the gunshots. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Okay, my other questions are, what words have been said most recently nearby this? And what's wrong with this, and how might I fix it?
Yeah, the classic savvy head question.
All right. What words have been said by this recently?
Nearby
No.
this, not by this, because that's an important
Nearby.
semantic,
Yeah.
distinction.
I think the words that you tune into is not the most recent words, but I think the words you tune into are someone saying head up the tower. The man wants to hear a report on that wants to hear a report on the tower situation. What's the stupid man with the radio doing? Like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's an indication that they have a tower.
There is one
observation.
like section of Paradise that is like several stories higher.
Okay. Yeah. They can obviously observe a whole bunch of stuff from there.
Yep.
All right. That's good to know.
And like that's like I think it's pretty obvious that that's like office block.
Okay. Yep.
And the last question is what is wrong with this and how can I fix it? No, what is the question specifically? Is it
what's
wrong? What's wrong with it and how can I fix it? Yeah.
What's wrong with this thing and how might I fix it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna get teary.
It's dead.
I mean, I'm angling for getting weird rather than teary, but yeah, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like,
It's
why
the
is
two
it not
versions of
doing
the
the thing it
scene,
was
right?
doing
Like
before?
Why is it not doing anything? How can
yeah,
I? How
yeah.
can I make
Necromancy
it
time. Let's
let's
become a creepy child
back to being a
necromancer.
normal person.
Yeah.
Wow, that's off-brand.
Why is it not walking around anymore? Something was let out of it with the holes that are in it now. It escapes through the holes. If you were to patch them up and take it somewhere where something like that could go back into it, it might it might work again. Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
Well, that's grisly. That's
That's a great answer.
The magic smoke.
Okay.
came out. But like.
Yeah,
for
the magic
people.
smoke came out. So I could patch it up and I could take it somewhere where there's more magic smoke. Yeah. Okay. Like the highway or Grove. They seem like magic smoke places.
I feel like the latter option is definitely better.
Yeah.
But then again,
Alright.
there's wolves in the grove. Just putting it out there.
Exactly. We don't want a wolf in there.
No, we've already had to deal with the results of that.
Although I think I don't fully understand that the magic smoke has different identities. I'm
That's
just
fair.
thinking of it like a resource like fuel.
That's fair.
Like the fuel,
I mean,
the fuel is leaked
it's
out
not-
of this thing.
It's not inaccurate. It's not inaccurate. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
So I
you know,
think
Emily,
as
the little medallion around her neck
Yeah.
has 3 like sunbursts like down in a row with the word Australia like underneath them.
3 sunbursts. Down.
Yeah, in a line, and then the word Australia underneath them.
What is that? Okay. All right.
yeah. So I think while Give is doing this, there's like a long moment where Sunrise is like looking at Give and registering like really deeply, truly that like there is something like wrong, like really wrong here. And they turn and they look at the old man, and they're like, "What does he do to them?" The man.
He's like, the man doesn't do anything. He gets Newton to do it all. It's Newton has the music. It's the music.
What does it do?
It's just very loud. It's just very loud. It's been a long time. I haven't been in there. I've been good.
People talk. What does it do?
He's like, they come out. They're just. I'm sorry. I haven't been in there for many years.
I think I'm reading him while this is
Sure,
going
go
on.
for it.
Like,
Yeah, it definitely
I'm
sounds like.
I'm
yeah,
actually gonna trust this like random
Yeah.
old man to tell me the truth. Like,
Definitely.
I'm sure he's a lovely person, but at the same time, I really don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about that right now.
roll 3. Ask 3.
Holy shit! Yeah, okay, I'm on fire today. least in
Let's
that-
try and
Yep.
let's hope not. But...
Yeah, as a metaphor. Is the character really telling the truth?
As much as he knows.
Yep. What does he wish I would do?
Oh shit.
Yeah, like does he want me to spare
back
him?
with him
Does he
and,
want me to
like-
take him with him? Or like
Like-
what's the
He would like to go back and not be in trouble for this, which he's sure he's going to be in trouble for. He would like you to fix that.
yeah, I've got how could I get
Because
how could I
because
get
his
him
life
to
is
take a
simple,
message
and now
back
it's not
for
simple.
me?
Pardon?
Yeah. How could I get him to take a message back for me? Is the answer if I tell him it will get him out of trouble?
Yes.
All right.
But
I
also,
can work
like,
with that.
he's not going to be able to repeat a message verbally. You'll need another way.
Oh,
of doing
it's
that.
this isn't a verbal message. Don't worry, Jimmy. It's gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine.
It's not gonna be fine.
And yeah, and I think as like after that interaction, I just kind of like make this like noise of like dismissed annoyance at him, and I'm like, look, you want to go back there? That's fine. I'll write a message to the man. I think I can clear things up. You'll be fine. You wait there. And then I hunker down, and as Give pulls away from the body, I am gonna strip the armor off it.
Yeah.
Because,
cool.
like,
yeah,
you know, this is the apocalypse.
it's good armor, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's good fucking, it's better fucking armor than I've got right now.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
exactly.
take the
Right.
armor, and I'm also gonna search to see if she has any sources of fuel on her person. Lighters, you know, gasoline. Well, not even gas, not so much gasoline, but like lighters or like propane or anything of that sort.
Definitely not anything.
Yep. All right, that's fine. I'll just take the
On
armor.
account of she wouldn't have anything that looks anything like fire coming on this job.
That's a very good point. Right, so that's worth 2 armor, Ash.
Yep.
If,
It's 2 armor is like,
Visible.
what if she had
Yeah,
under a coat? I can't remember what it was. Let me find it.
like a flak jacket or something.
Yeah, it's flak something. Armor.
So if Sunrise is like taking the armor off, then theoretically I can see like the bullet holes and things.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm just gonna try and
Yeah, there's
do what Tao does.
yeah, there's like a small hole in the back. Oh, great, that's gonna go so well. Yeah, there's like a small hole in her back, and then a hole in her leg, and then a hole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's riot gear under her, like
Yep,
a
cool.
riot vest under her jacket.
Yep, cool. I'm gonna note that down.
And what were you doing, Emily? I missed that.
I want to try and fix up the holes like Tao does. Because I can't take this body all the way to Tao, and I don't think that Lola's gonna let me keep it.
I mean,
Yeah, you can just get some. You can get some rags and just like stuff them in the holes and like wrap it up.
You. I like that, but yeah, like Tao would do.
Yeah, exactly, like Tao would do.
Yeah. I guess I don't know any better than that. I mean, I think I probably say something to Lola about it. Like I think it's as I'm sort of doing it. I'm like, we've gotta fix her up, like Tao does. You could take her to Tao, and then put the smoke back in. She's nice.
Tao can't help raise what's dead, you know. Once the smoke goes out, there's nothing more he can do.
No, we just put
He can
smoke
close
back in.
flesh. Maybe we can, but Tao can't. He can close flesh what's living. But she ain't living anymore.
She's just broken.
Aww.
She is.
Oh, this is so sad.
And like, yeah, and like gives sort of like frowns, like, you know, like it seems weird that that's the end of you know, Lola is very clearly like, yep, she is, and gives
Yeah, like
confused, but like, we'll just, can't we just?
oh, I think Lola, I think Sunrise says, remember how we talked about when it all fell apart?
Yeah.
She's broken like the world. You can't put it back together. It's not a break that can be fixed. Or if it can, it's not a good idea.
Why is it not a good idea?
And Sunrise just kind of like looks they like look down and sigh. And they say, I think the wolves are part of what's trying to fix it.
Oh.
And like it's very much offered as like an I think, right? Like it's not
Yeah.
Sunrise saying like this is a fact, but this is Sunrise like Sunrise has been thinking about this for like a while.
Mm-hmm. But like as soon as you say that, like like Giv's sort of attitude changes and sort of their eyes get really big, and they kind of like move sort of rock back onto their heels, kind of like away from the body, so that they're not like leaning over it anymore.
Yeah.
And sort of look at you, and they kind of nod and they're like, okay. And then like I think they look down like again at the body, and like sort of whisper something like they lean to her ear and whisper something in her ear, but I don't think like anyone hears what it is.
Yeah.
And then they take the hat off of her head and the like necklace and put the hat on.
Oh.
Put the necklace on.
Sunrise.
Her hat's like gigantic.
Sunrise is like, I could use that necklace, but if you want it, that's okay. Up to you.
What do you use it for?
I gotta send a message to the man. Clear all this up.
But I can keep the hat.
You can keep that.
Oh.
Okay. And they like hand you the necklace with this very like.
Yeah. So, Sunrise hands to the guy. Like a package. When he's sent back.
Mm-hmm.
And it contains 3 things. It contains 1, the medallion, the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
2, a letter that says, your dog got inside my kid's head. So I opened your dog's head. Fuck with me or mine again, and I'll open yours. Midnight. And then there's a cloth. An old, tattered piece of cloth. And I think it's probably at about this point that we register that the outermost layer of Sunrise's, like, swaddling, like, cloaks isn't there anymore. And we glimpse that, like, the underside of this fabric that's being handed over is grey, but the side that's face up is black, like jet black, and it once was, like, properly black, but now it's, you know, grey, and there's, like, bullet holes in it, and, like, blood stains and shit.
Are you gonna become
right in the middle of it?
Sunrise the Black?
No, almost the opposite. And then in the middle of this is a red moon, like a full moon done in red, like blood red. And I think we see one of the like the edges of it like the way it's folded shows us one of the corners. And we can see holes in it. It was a flag.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's that, the letter, and then the medallion. And they hand it to the guy, and they're like, "You give this to the man."
He's like, I not see the man. I give to a lieutenant.
You make sure it gets to the man.
I do.
Because he's going to want to see this.
I like look up at the old guy and I'm like, can you take the broken thing with you?
He's like,
Broken thing.
looks around himself, like.
And I like I'm gesturing down at the bottom.
All right, he's like,
when I say,
yes. Okay, can you help me lift it?
Yeah, I lift her into the back.
Yeah, cool. He's like,
Yeah,
Where have the
my shoulder
kids gone?
twinges, but that's fine.
Like he looks around like sad and worried. Like, did you see where the kids went?
they all ran off.
He's like, oh, those poor things. And like he's like, I'm sure they'll find their way back. We're not that far.
They'll be okay. Like, yeah, Give definitely seems like I don't understand why you'd be worried about them.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
I think we like end on this. We like close on the sound
Yeah.
of like the truck rattling to life and battering away.
As Sunrise and Give, I think, grab as many cans of petrol within easy reach and start
Well,
walking in the
probably
direction of the
Yeah, put one
Yeah,
down. So.
roll.
and start
Roll
walking in
D8.
the direction of the highway.
Yep.
Awesome. The D8. Do you want to roll or should
Oh,
I?
PA?
For
Yeah.
4 buckets of petrol.
All right, I'll do it. Just roll 1d8. 8.
Hey,
Yes!
excellent.
Yeah.
That's
This
it.
mission lives.
Mito, we're back in business.
Nice.
Let's just hope I survive. But yeah, this is great news.
Yeah.
This is good. This
Yes,
is
meanwhile,
good news.
cut to Mito's unconscious body lying on the side of a road.
Slowly freezing over.
All right, shall we take a break? Last break for the night.
Sure.
Ah, cool.
All right,
cool.
back shortly.